Good evening, one and all. It's Sunday, it's the end of the week. You know that means it's time for some more good old Warframe. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you are doing well where you are around the world. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you've had a good weekend, wherever you be, whatever you may be up to. Oh, I'll be honest, this weekend has felt long. Like, genuinely, it feels like the Friday stream was nearly a week ago. That's how long this weekend has felt to me. Just getting various bits and pieces done here or there. It's felt long. That's all I can really say to it. It's just felt longer than it seems to me. Anyway, bit of a ramble aside. Welcome everyone. Oh. That is a very hot, very fresh cup of tea. I might slightly regret that sip. Ow. Got an ulcer. It's not very happy ulcer. Eventful Saturday? Yeah, got plenty done on Saturday and a fair bit done today as well. I have made serious progress on the D&D project that I've been working on, for example. Very serious progress on that, and it is coming close to full alpha stage. Close. Oh yes indeed. Solar Flare.
How are you doing this evening, good sir?
I am doing well. Thank you very much for asking, Solar Flare, and thank you very much for resubscribing there at 6 months. And oh, I'm interrupted.
Hi Ken. How's your day been so far?
My day has been going great, Bessie, as well. Thank you very much, for Solar Flare, for subscribing there at 6 months. Got yourself that lovely golden badge next to your name now. And Diabetic Coma 307 resubscribing now to 8 months as well. So you both got lovely golden badges. Welcome in both of you. And thank you very much for dropping those resubs over there. I really do appreciate that. Like we say, it feels like you only started the D&D project the other day. Congrats on progress. Oh, man. I didn't start it just the other day. This has been a very, very long-term project. My good God. But in terms of alpha stage, the only Warframes which are not in alpha variants now are Zephyr, Citrine, Dagath, and Corvex. And Hydroid rework. I'm going to do the Hydroid rework as a second version, so technically 5 frames. There are 5 frames not currently in alpha stage. Have to make an appearance? It does that, doesn't it?
Good evening, one and all. I bring you some tower damage tonight. Hope you have your brow mods on.
Oh no.
Good evening, yan and all. I bring you some tower damage tonight. Your wall mods won't save you voo.
What even, Flo? What even is... Good lord. Alright then. Well, Flo, thank you very much for resubscribing there as well on tier 1. You're up on 14 months. That's a heck of a lot of support right there. In fact, as a pure coincidence, you've managed to resub at such a point where you are Betty's sub and Solar Flare sub combined. You've got a 6 month, an 8 month, and now you're 14 months. Is the next one going to be what, a 22 showing up? We got a 22 lying around? That's, wow, okay. All the same, thank you very much for a resub there, Flo. Appreciate it as well. Oh. Appreciate it. So next thing, what I'm hearing is Eurali is finally done. Yep, Eurali is also now in the project, in alpha state. In fact, I can read out to you, just as a little teaser, I'll read out to you the text, the spell text, on Eurali's 4th ability, Riptide.
No,
1 moment.
only 12. I'll do better in the future.
You know what? Close enough. I hope in the future you might also do a little proofreading, but that's fine. The bot. Okay, I can't do it either. Never mind. The bot handled it well, and I immediately misspoke. So whatever, we're on the same page. You and I still draw. Our ability to communicate is 90%, and that's good enough. All the same, thank you very much for resubscribing there. You've got yourself that lovely full pot. Woo! Full year of support. Thank you very much, Steeljaw. I do appreciate that. Yes, indeed. All right. So let me bring this up then. Let me bring this up. This is the spell for Riptide, Eurali's 4th ability, only available to Eurali Prime. So that's the highest tier Eurali in the pack. And this is how it reads. It is a spell. It only takes 1 action to cast. It lasts for 10 minutes, although it does have a concentration requirement from Eurali. Eurali creates a vortex of rushing water, focusing on a point it can see within 150 feet. The water drags in all non-friendly creatures within 60 feet of the vortex, forcing each to make a strength saving throw, and that is a DC 19 strength saving throw. So they need to roll a result of 19 or higher to get the success criteria. On failure, each creature is dragged into the vortex, squeezing into the space. If necessary, the vortex expands to only just accommodate all trapped creatures. Each trapped creature is suspended in the water, is restrained, so that means it can't move, has disadvantage on attacks, and attacks against it have advantage, and it has disadvantage on dexterity saves. So it's restrained. It also takes 49 bludgeoning damage. Any of you who've ever played D&D will look at your hit points on your typical characters, levels like 1 to 10, look at that 49 damage and go, what? But it's not done. At least, on a successful save, a creature only takes half damage and is pushed up to 5 feet towards the vortex without entering it. That's just the initial vortex forming. After the initial cast, the vortex ceases to pull in new targets, holding the caught creatures in a whirling mass of water. Each creature that starts its turn in the vortex must make a Constitution saving throw, DC 19 again. On a failed save, the creature begins to drown. Drowning creatures cannot breathe or speak and can survive a number of rounds equal to its Constitution modifier, minimum of 1. At the start of its next turn, after those rounds, it immediately drops to 0 hit points and begins dying. It cannot be stabilized or healed until it is able to breathe again. As a final note, a creature may be rescued from the vortex by an adjacent untrapped creature with a strength check. Again, DC 19, because spell save DC. Pulling it out.
Chat made me do it.
Thanks, Betty. I'll finish this. Pulling it into an unoccupied space and ending the effect on it in a success. So that is Riptide for you. That is Riptide right there. That is Eurali's 4th ability in D&D format, and yeah, it's a little bit devastating, I'll be quite honest. That is a very high DC to just not be pulled in the first place, a lot of damage on that failure, still a chunk of damage even if you succeed, and then if you're caught in it, you can't escape yourself, you need someone else to pull you out of there, or otherwise find a way to damage Eurali so she drops her concentration before you drown. So yeah. That is, I hope, a very powerful ultimate ability, only for Gauss Prime in the D&D pack, which I'm working on. Gauss is up to Alpha variant. There are the 3 other Gauss, the Initiate, the Adept, and the Master. They have access to the 1, 1 and 2, 1, 2, and 3 abilities, respectively. Oh, it's a lovely one. Now, Gauss does have some downsides in the pack. Gauss has low strength, very low strength. And Gauss has below average hit points, significantly lower armor than is standard for her level. However, she has Miralina to bolster it up, very high dexterity to avoid things, plenty of saving throws, and if I recall correctly, let me just... I don't have it open, so I can't double check the whole character sheet, but if I recall correctly, Gauss Prime also gets resistance to cold damage. That's a nice little thing. And of course, I've given Gauss the compressor. If I say why the 10-minute duration if after the cast it won't pull others in, because then it keeps them in the bubble. If I have a limitless duration on it, that would be a bit ridiculous for the ability. It's got to end at some point. If anything can survive it, there we are, hurrah. But that 10 minutes is, you're going to struggle to survive, you need to deal with this. But it is possible to survive it. But yeah, the 10-minute duration is to make sure it is still a very high threat. If it was only a 1-minute duration, there's the typical spells you have turn duration, round duration, 1 minute, 10 minutes, hour. It kind of goes up in orders in that sense. So the next one down will be 1 minute, and that would be a little bit too survivable for high-level characters. If you've got a high constitution character, they can keep making that saving throw. When they finally fail, they've still got enough rounds to just kind of tough it out. So that's why it's 10 minutes. It's meant to be a serious threat, but not one that persists for absolutely forever. And again, there's the concentration effect to end it a lot earlier. That gives the players the way out. Anyway, enough about D&D for now. Just wanted to let you know that it is very close to alpha completion there, and then I'll be focusing on doing a full beta pass of it and see where I take it from there. It's still a lot of work to do on it, but it's getting a lot closer. Oh yes indeed. Hello Merlin, welcome in. Right, we are going to get on with some Netracells now, so I'm going to head on over to Zamos and drop myself in there. If you'd like to join me for some Netracells, send me a message in game, the Engineer, and I'll bring you on into the squad. We've of course got the usual 3 slots available for that. Yes, I have put off the Netracells until the entire end of the week. Alright, calm down. I was busy doing other things, like the D&D project or playing Power World. Predator Queen, coming in. Sodmir, coming in. And Salancy, coming in. There we go, that's a full squad. Just like that. That was a weak click. Oh well, it happens. It happens. Yeah, that's that inverse teleport clip right there, 2-minute clip. It's more than a clip, it's technically a highlight because it's too long for a clip, but it needed the full time to fully appreciate what the hell went down there. Yeah, I figured you guys might like a little extra distraction, a little previously on the Engineer.
What'll it be?
It was certainly an experience.
I gotta believe there's some clue.
Alright, let's get this cracking. Something is going to try speeding over at the killing stage. Sure, why not? Why not? Here we are. Did I activate the switch overlay, the extension? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Cool, cool. Alright.
No wrong answers. They all suck. But you're not cracking the Netracells.
Alright, high current electricity. I really don't like it. Lose health every second. Activate ability. That one I'm fine with. I really don't want that one. It's just annoying. So we can spread them out. Right? Oh, let's get this started. Whatever, I'll take it.
You got your glyphs. So
I'll accept it. Alright, Betty, good luck with your job search. The constant pain, the constant pain.
The Netracell is deep in this lab maze. Get control of a few.
Alright, that one's closer, so I'm going to go for the further one this way, which is up. Oops, that was a bad jump. That was a really bad jump. Let me try that again. There we are. There we go. And go for the very far one. It has been a couple minutes since I've been on Warframe because I haven't been on it all weekend, I'll be quite honest with you. As soon as I got finished up with the video, I've been focusing on basically everything but Warframe, the game itself. Yeah.
Papa left some bad things behind. That book's one of them.
Oh, someone found the book. Nice. Someone is murdering the book. Double nice.
Listen, it's not you. It's wearing your skin.
And it is now over this way. Alright, Snake, you take care. How far are we gonna go for this? Where even is it? This way, right? Hello, I am here to shoot. Okay, considering I have limited ammo on that, I'm not going to spend that on killing him. Yeah, have all of the status effects I can manage. That'll do it.
Not safe. It's still out there.
And it's run away this way. Away from the main objective. Perfect. Hello, Zom. Ah, it's all good. You're on plenty of time. We're on the first mission.
Okay, now's your chance. Destroy the book.
There we are. Loot acquired.
Told you not to mess with it.
Lily Guardian said, been watching your content long enough, guess it's time to sub on YouTube and follow here. Well, thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy it enough to do so. Oh, portal. That was a very well placed portal, I just wasn't ready for it. Chronica saying, I wish the Warframe overlay would show the Archon shards. Yeah, I guess they just, you know, didn't exist when the overlay was made. I'm not sure who actually manages that overlay, I'll be quite honest with you. Did I take a wrong turn? Don't think I did. No, it's just the game being silly Billy. Oops, now I did take a wrong turn. Nearly there. Here we go. And I had the one. Excellent.
Use the key glyph and
Hello, Esper. Long time viewer, first time caller. Yeah, sure, yeah. Sure.
the Netracell doors won't open until you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
Alright. Let's just start clearing out the uglies. I got this Sporatrix in hand, ready to blapinate stuff. It is of course set for the Murmur faction. And as you can see, it's doing plenty of work. Yup. Plenty of work. As long as I can hit the shots. And yeah, we need to all be inside the circle at this point. Let's get Predator Queen up. Hello, Bubster. Cheers, I'm right. Luna also says doing it for himself anyway. If you could share, dropping Affinity Blessing. Okay, sure. Ooh, okay. Not sure where the red crit came from there, but I will take the 2 million damage with a slash proc on it from the sniper.
Albrecht's damn necromites are reinforcing.
Let's go grab the necromite.
Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Alright, necromite. Where is the necromite? Got it! You know, I ran 5 Netracells trying to get that particular clip. Didn't happen. I run this one, and it's there straight away. Just my luck. But it's fine. Warframe set price increase expected, less than what you thought it would. I mean, the set price was already pretty substantial due to the difficulty of the grind. And the augment doesn't do a huge amount for its power. Like, it gives the AoE more oomph because it's just bigger. But the actual direct hit is unchanged, basically. The barb explodes instantly rather than less than a second. Yeah, it's not huge. It's not like the increase to the Ocucore. The Ocucore augment is absolute stonks. That one's insane. I want that. Come on, get in the zone. Get in the zone. Ah, I wish there was an in-world visual. Are they in the zone or not? Now they are. There we are. Also, yoink. I don't need the little bits of loot, but this is how I don't need loot. I always pick it up anyway. Onto getting stuck on terrain. Onto this. Oop, this way. This one's going to be right in front of me. There it is. Hello, Big CD. Fellow lovers and gaming enjoy. Think do you ever save levels from a short-term elemental memory? Save a finger some pain? I don't know, honestly. I really genuinely do not know on that. So, watch that space is all I can really suggest on that one. You also forgot to do Netracells? Yeah. I mean, I have plenty of reason, you know. I was farming up for Gauss on Wednesday, I was getting the video done, Power World crossed my radar, I'm like, what the hell is this thing? And then tried it out, like, oh, I actually like this. I was finishing up the D&D project, or at least getting a lot more of it done, because now I'm up to the letter Z, which is brilliant. You know, actually doing Netracells kind of fell down the list there. That plus, you know, the last time we did Netracells on stream, I got absolutely shafted on the loot. That did not feel good. I need to be somewhere not here, because the thing is here. Oh, I've left a cold zone over there. Let me get rid of that cold zone by creating a new one. Now I'll let them get over here quicker. Come on. That is definitely in the zone. There we go. And I took the wrong turn. But it's fine. Would any of the new shards have an effect on Sevagoth's abilities? Yes, because Sevagoth's exalted weapon will count as an ability, and you can mod up the damage type on it. Oh, is that a big shiny? That is indeed. Yoink. So yeah, Sevagoth can use the ones which key in on ability damage types. Those will work. Oh, where is that? Oh. Seeing as it's right there, I might as well grab that as well. Have I played Baldur's Gate 3? I haven't got around to that as yet, no. I know that sounds silly, but I genuinely just haven't got around to it yet. It is on my to-do list. It is prioritized. It's just, I know that I'm going to want to have a decent amount of time set aside to be able to really enjoy it, and it's not the kind of game I feel like streaming. So I can't use any of my stream time to do that. You see the quandary. Yoink. That is mine. Very good. And let's go. Yeah, I haven't tested that on Broly. Haven't tested it. You tell me it's very good? I mean, the whole world's telling me it's very good with regards to Baldur's Gate 3. There is a heck of a lot of noise out there about it saying, hey, look how good this is, look how good this is, look how good this is, look how good this is. Like, yes, I know, I'll get to it, please. Yeah. It's on my list, it's just... priorities are all over the place with that one. Oh, righty. Melee Arcane Adapter. Sure. Sure. Do any melee-based shards work for Varuna's 4? That's a very good question. I haven't tested it. I understand that it is supposed to count as melee in more circumstances now, but again, D decided to go with such an odd route on it that I don't know off the top of my head. Because they've made such a hybrid ability, which sometimes yes, sometimes no stuff, I don't know. Give it a test.
In my humble opinion, later.
Science is saying, last run got melee crescendo, but got stuck with double niders who kept XMI firing off in the zone while making them unkillable. Oh. Well, that ain't great.
This is gonna hurt. You need all 4 key glyphs from these pillars.
Alright, let's grab some of these key glyphs. I feel like these key glyphs just don't have a lot of variety to them. Like, considering we're using 4 at a time, and there's only like 6 key glyphs, I feel like that was a little bit of a missed opportunity there. I might be the only one thinking that. I might not, I don't know. But I feel like the options here are extremely limited. Like, this one pretty much always shows up. This one pretty much always shows up. That one's very common. That one pretty much always shows up.
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netracells.
Alright, let's go do the Netracells cracking again. Someone's going to go straight towards the easy marker. I'm going to go for one of the more distant ones, which requires looking at the map. Which is perfectly fine. Gotta get them all anyway, if we want to do this remotely quickly. Okay, so I'm close enough to this one now that I have got a marker. And this. So that's neat. Here we go, Cypher to crack it. Hello, Potato, welcome on in. Yeah, I had my evening meal not long before stream. Was nice. Hearing someone else? I am, right there. Well, would you look at that? The benefits of having passable audio. And cute little double dash as well. Can't be mad at that. Which way is it? This way? This way. Hello, Witherfang. I do feel slightly bad as Lavos when I overtake someone. It's like, this feels like a very chonky frame, and yet he's exceptionally mobile. Like, genuinely exceptionally mobile. Yeah, he's not S-tier mobility, but he gets around plenty. Oh, I don't have the right key though. You've been outspeeding Gauss as Lavos? I mean, there's going to be a lot of people playing Gauss for the first time, because his farm is a little bit of a shonky one. And others who just haven't played him enough to really understand how to make him move. But still, Gauss likes to look fast, but he isn't actually stupid fast. That's the ugly truth of it. He messes with your FOV. If he didn't have the FOV mess up on it, he wouldn't be anywhere near as impressive. Not to feel. You can see he's saying someone who uses 3,000 hit point and armor adaptation. Lavos faster than you think. My god, how much health and armor do you need? I run 2,000 on my Lavos. How much are you needing, and what are you investing to make that happen? Because that is excessive. I'll tell you that straight up. That is excessive. Oh, Necromite time.
Albrecht's damn Necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
That was a nice near one. Listening your speed without flight sounds awful. I mean, understandable, yeah. It's just a reality that, like I say, Gauss isn't as fast as he feels. which is why it is quite possible to outspeed him with a lot of stuff. But then it is also a skill factor as well. With skill, you can make Lavos fast. With skill, you can make Gauss faster, I'm certain. Straight up.
It's working.
You stop using Stenia for capture fishes because of all the vaults? Yeah, that's why I use Wukong. Wukong, Preparation, High Duration, Cloud Walker. Oh, and if you get a speed boost, I mean, you're just a faster Cloud. But you're not, like, insanely fast. So it still just works. Are those in the zone over there? Oh, doesn't matter. Take my time.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
Alright, where is it? There it is. Trying to disguise itself as the other one that was working. Sounds like you're really a big fan of the Gauss Prime. There's on. Intensity increasing, that's absolutely fine. Only one stack of deadheads, slightly less fine. And a nice headshotable thing is not going to die to my direct damage, apparently. Nope, that one got obliterated by something else. Yep, no stacks on deadhead now. Ah well. That is my biggest complaint with this faction, is the number of enemies which just don't have a head to reasonably headshot. Oh god, that was fast boy. There we go, Netracell cracked. Let's get our loot and go.
You're in. Grab and go. Can't wait to see what you
For a sec, you thought I was already reset? Nah, I'm just had a lot of things to do this week. A lot of things to do. Yoink. And we're done. Yes, what did Albrecht plan on doing with a random amber star? I mean, his ability to sort his vaults is extremely haphazard. It's like he put his stuff in here and then just hit shuffle. That is fine. It was quite faster. That was a quick run, wasn't it? Yeah. That was a quick run. Hey, that's good, Cosmo. You got yourself all of the different primes. Nice. Yeah, the whole, all these vaults are filled with stuff that Albrecht gathered and stored in them. Given the nature of the items in there, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but then neither does half the lore in this game anyway, so it doesn't matter. Door Machine, so watch the new sniper rifle video. Does the Nightwave mod change the weapon that much, make it something people should care about? I would recommend rewatching the video. I do talk about that. Yeah. I literally talk about that in the video. You're farming for 2 Carius Prime Blueprints? Oh, fair do. Good luck with all that lot. Oh, I didn't put a command in for it, Salancy, yeah. Whoops. No, whilst we're loading, let me see if I can do that real quick. Probably going to fail at this, but I'm going to try and do it nice and quick. Oh, we got the intro room anyway, so it's fine. I can get away with it. Copy link. Chat bot. Create command. Spot row thrix. Bench person asking. Learn about the explosive AoE sniper.
I won't lie.
Boop.
There's no version of this that feels good.
There we are. Now there's a command. Activating ability damages you. That's fine. At that health. Lose some energy. What's energy? Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Nope, it gave it to Slancy. Okay. I love that bug. When someone else is stood close to the console and you click it, it might give it to the other person instead.
If you want to find out what Albrecht was up to in that Netracell,
Predator, grab that one.
you need one of each key glyph.
Yeah, you walked up to it and then I pressed it, so it gave it to you. Full tip for anyone on that, to avoid that happening, you don't need to go up to a console to see what key it is. You can just look at it at any distance, the box, and it shows you what it is without getting close. That seems to avoid that bug.
The Netracell is hidden
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's the best I could do for you on that one. Until they fix the actual bug, just don't get close to things you don't want. Hello, Dragon Mage. Welcome on in. Oh. That's the close one. I want to go for the not close one. There we are. And then it's pointing over this way for the, again, further of the two. Spring Remnant, Some people, believe it or not, want to play a different Warframe. So my advice then extends to other Warframes existing. Because we're playing Palworld right now. Yeah, I played a few hours of that. Probably going to be streaming it after the dev stream on Friday. So I'll be co-streaming dev stream. Yeah, we can watch that one together. Then I'll switch to Palworld for the remaining stream time. I'll be doing it on a solo world. I'm still annoyed that shooting those guys in the arm head things removes the head but doesn't count as a kill. So you can't actually headshot kill them. At least has been my experience. Come on, how long does it take to get that other terminal? There are 4 people in this squad. I ran to the 3rd terminal. There we go. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised at how much I've been enjoying Palworld. I'll be quite honest with you. The graphic style is not normally would be my thing, but I can accept it for this one for some reason. Can't really say why. Likewise, generally, open world survival stuff is not my thing. However, this one has a few benefits to it. First of all, it's not a randomly generated world. The map is pre-made, which is great, because it means they've actually put a bit more control into it. And secondly, whereas in a lot of survival craft stuff you spend a pretty substantial amount of time just kind of going through the busy work yourself, after the little bit of early game, you can hand off a lot of the busy work to the pals.
Right door, wrong key glyph.
It's
Try a different one.
none of us got the right key at the moment? Oh god, we're waiting on one person, alright. It's one of the issues I actually have with Minecraft, which is the most played survival craft game in my library. One of my issues with it is that the villagers in Minecraft, aside from having trades, don't really do much. The interaction with them is nearly nil, to be quite frank with you. And so you're pretty much incentivized to shove them into a cell and call it a day. Pal World, it's not that way round. Your villagers, as it were, your pals, are actively engaged with the world around them, reacting to it to work on the projects you're working on. And that feels so much better. That just, it feels great. So yeah, obviously there are downsides, and biggest of that is it's early access, so God knows where it's going to go from here, quite frankly. But it has been absolutely enjoyable. Now, I've seen your complaints about the art styles, plural, and I get you. I get you. And you got the scenery, you got the guns, you got the Play-Doh looking pals. I get you. At the same time, I can actually kind of accept it. I mean, looks aren't the biggest thing to me in the first place, so I guess I've got a bonus to resisting that kind of damage. But secondly, it kind of adds to the weirdness of it, like it is straight juxtaposition. Intentional juxtaposition is what it feels like. To put guns next to Play-Doh looking pals. You gonna try it on Game Pass? It's giving you a rancid vibe. Hey, okay, if it's not your thing, Zom, it's not your thing. Fair enough. Rancid? That's an interesting choice of word, but sure. That is a very interesting choice of word. I've been enjoying it. Pure and simple, I've been enjoying it. Didn't get like 4 million players a couple days. I'm not sure on the exact figures, but a lot, yeah. Not because of the game itself, but the company behind it. The company that has 2 games, one in a long-term early access and the other one released. That company? Like, I value games on what they are at the point of release. At the point of purchase. And I've purchased the game. Well, I've got it on Game Pass. I will probably be getting it on Steam. But I've got it on Game Pass at the moment. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. Oh shit, I was shooting things outside the zone again. God damn it. It needs an in-world marker, DE. Come on. We have these things. Why did they not make an in-world marker for this? Ugh. Like, if you're referencing the company having any kind of questionable background in general, well, I'm sorry, most game companies do, quite frankly. Not everyone is a Digital Extremes or Larian. You get some absolutely terrible ones, you know, Blizzard looking at what you've become. And then you get ones which just make a lot of mistakes. Bethesda. But at the end of the day, most game companies seem to suck in one way or another. I evaluate games based on the game. Because if you make something good, it's worth promoting, and if you make something shit, it's worth being shit on. Otherwise, if someone makes something good, but you go, but previously you made something shit, it's like, okay, where's the incentive to make something good then? Where's the incentive to improve oneself? Where does Valve go? Valve is not a perfect company. Valve is not one of the great companies. Great as in highest of standards. They do a lot of good stuff. Hell, they made TF2 and Portal. Just to name a couple. But then they also are leaders in the loot box environment. Left TF2's quick play to absolutely rot for years. Didn't see the value in Portal in its original release. It was just bundled in there. Like, how blind could you be to what you've got? Yeah, Valve is not top tier good guys. Like I say, most game companies, you'll find issues with them. At the end of the day, you could either be hypermoral about things and then enjoy no gaming, pretty much. Or you can take it as the quality of the product. Those are your decisions, really. And whichever decision you make, just be sure that it is the decision you wish to make, not the decision someone told you to make. Nothing sucks more than making a decision you never intended to make. But yeah. Alright, Netracell cracked. Let's hop through. I think I hit that button mid-slide. That's nice.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here.
That's cool. You'd be choosing to listen to me if that's the case. You see how that works?
Pet, you can make use of that.
Alright, let's pop on out of here and hope that we got something good. Or get stuck. That works too. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Dawn Machine's a bit of a new player, going through the open world. Should I care about Kit Guns and Zors? Zors? Maybe not. Like, they can do some good stuff, but melees in general, there's a lot of very good options. You'll get better melees from Duvirian, as far as I'm concerned. Kit Guns, they have some incredible options. Especially the Spore Lacer as a secondary is absolute top tier. It's brilliant. It's not S tier. I shouldn't say it's absolute top tier, but it is for where you'll be in the game. If you're at the point of going, should I get Kit Guns? Yes. Yeah. Cyprian asking, is being ranked 0 Fibonacci making me drop only melee arcanes and Netracells? Nope, it's not attached to that whatsoever. The drop rate is published and known. It's got nothing to do with your rank. Nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing.
Might you have time for a quick run? You're a biped, that's a pub.
Alright, melee exposure. Sure, why not? I mean, it's not a bad arcane to have, but sure, why not? Let's crack another.
Another day. Go.
I'm a stray saying, when it comes to creature capture and monster tamer games, it's not like Pokemon owns the entire concept. Yeah. They're not in first. Yeah. I mean, anyone that's referring to the whole, but Pokemon, but I don't care. I genuinely don't care. No one gets a monopoly on game mechanics. You're not even able to copyright game mechanics. It's just mechanics. If it's out there, it's out there. Like, I'm just not going to hear it. I can't be asked when everyone's like, oh, but this other game did it first. Okay, did they do it better? Did they make me want to play that one? Simple. Minecraft was not the first of its kind. There are all kinds of different implementations of the same idea. Minecraft did it very well.
Grab it. No wrong answers.
Same goes for so many games. You think Warframe's the first looter shooter? Ha! Hilarious. Just the very concept of someone like, but another game company made a game that could be put in the same genre. Yeah, that's how genres work. But they have strong similarities. Okay, leave that to the lawyers. Play the game you enjoy. It's tiring when
Only one way out.
people get stuck up on that kind of stuff. It's like, just discuss the game, not your own issues. Big CD, you might be thinking about patent.
Now you have to find
That is a very different concept and has its own pitfalls. But you are almost certainly thinking of patenting, because you might also then be thinking of the Nemesis system. That one comes up a lot in discussions. Yeah. You're not sure how to feel every time you hear things called a rip-off? I mean, are you hearing it from people that you know, trust, and value the opinion of? Or are you hearing it from random commenters on internet forums who, quite frankly, could be Karen next door? Like, would you listen to Karen in a supermarket if she told you that you shouldn't get eggs because eggs taste nasty? Would you listen to Karen? Or would you go, but I like eggs, I'm going to have an omelette. I'm going to have me some pancakes, and I'm going to make myself a cake. Nice egg on toast, scrambled egg mayonnaise sandwich, you know, lots of good things with eggs. So Karen, kind of do one. Just leave her kicking and screaming. She can write on Facebook how horrible eggs are. You don't have to listen to her. So if someone says, oh, but it's a rip-off, okay. You work for the company? Do you invest in the company that supposedly got ripped off? Do you want to call in your lawyers? No? Okay, then who are you? Is the rip-off a worse example? Don't buy it. Is there a better example? Okay, then did they rip off or did they improve it?
That's the Netracell. Open it.
Officer saying Shadow Mordor Nemesis system is deserving a patent. Hey, I'm not going to get into that one.
Security system won't open
I ain't going to get in on that one.
Clear 'em out and make sure the
Have we had the same defense area multiple times over? No, I think we had a slightly different one previous round. Yeah. At the end of the day, truly unique things. Things which do not reference anything else in any way whatsoever. Not only are they absurdly rare, but a lot of the time they just suck. I have seen some truly unique ideas for new board games, and let me tell you, not a single person here would have enjoyed playing those truly unique ideas. I probably stopped speaking to that person when they suggested that chess was a coin flip of a game. Chess. One of the most recognised games for its skill. That's the kind of person who's coming up with truly unique ideas for a board game. And the reason they're truly unique is that no sensible person was coming up with them either. Yeah. Mario is a famous rip-off that ended up being better and more popular. There you are then. I won't weigh in on that one because
Necromites are slowing us down.
no, if I've had an Oreo, to be quite honest. I don't think I have. Thinking through time. King rework. Eh. But isn't the New Age message? No, you don't need to rework yourself. Be true to yourself, King. You got this, right? That's the New Age message. Why would we be reworking the King? Alright, big. Sure. Yeah. Well, that did. Alright. Oh, I almost got that in 3 shots. 4 shots though, to kill the triangle with a sniper. My aim has been doing alright today. That's a nice juicy red quick. Another? No, that's Necromite. You got the Epitaph a few days ago, it's so nice. Oh yeah, Epitaph is a very juicy weapon. Very juicy. More arm, got it, that was dead. Evaporate that. Oh hello, another army boy. As opposed to the navy ones, you know. Yeah. Long and short, I enjoy Power World. It has its issues, it's an early access game. Its price tag is a little higher than I would have liked. But thankfully, due to it being on Game Pass, I could try it out, and I have been genuinely enjoying it.
Damn Necromites are reinforcing the Netracell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Until I'm given reason to, I'll continue to play it through Game Pass. I know that that is limited there. It will eventually leave that. More likely, I'm going to run out of Game Pass first. But I've just got a code for it. But as and when that happens, I'll see how invested I am as to whether or not I want to purchase it outright. You've heard it's basically a better Ark. I've not played Ark, but I have seen that sentiment a lot. As I'm saying, my concerns aren't exactly as simple as the general concept of monster collection. Right, let's see, what concerns have you raised? Just, is there anything I can actually refer to? Oh, I did miss something. From what I could tell, the company is super into generative AI, crypto, still push hard into it. There's no crypto in this game. And if there is, then I just won't buy into it, and that'll be the end of it for them. Including using generative AI to make Pokemon to get around copyright, even without plagiarism or AI concerns, but the design's just not good. The designs aren't amazing, no. The designs are not amazing. I also saw a pig in Minecraft. Again, if I was looking for the most graphically perfect games, or at least high quality, I would be playing a very different subset of games to what I do. Don't get me wrong, graphics matters. But I'm satisfied with what I see in that game there.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here.
As for generative AI, well, that's just a whole other kettle of fish, isn't it? That genie is out of the bottle. I don't know what lines people are going to be able to draw with that one, but
Not what I was looking
well, the AI might draw some of them for you. let's be real about that one. For something that is early access and could use that as placeholders, perhaps? And then use the funding to move into proper artwork, if that's their direction, cool. If that's not their direction, if people are happy with the generative stuff, then, well, that leaves us all in a bit of an interesting situation, doesn't it? The whole AI thing is going to get more complicated and not any easier to handle as time goes on, quite frankly. There you go, getting around that one.
One must make the best of things.
Yes! Finally! Finally I get one! How long has it been? Don't worry, I'm not about to melt it down, I'm just using this as a quick way to check the inventory.
Say the word, and I shall break your arcanes down into phosphor.
That is my first ever legendary melee arcane, because these two individuals came from DE. So that is the first one I've got. In all the Netracells since release, my very first legendary arcane. So let's see, when did the update come out? Yeah, let's see here. Whispers in the War release date. Just remind myself that was the 13th of December. So it's been a little over a month. So at this rate, yeah, let me just let's see. So it's 42 arcanes to get all of them. Just 40 because I've got the 2 from the start. Multiplied by 6 weeks to get us here. 240 weeks, otherwise known as 4.6 years. At that rate. Now, most likely that's not going to continue being so bad. My luck has been absurdly poor on this. Oh boy, that still hurts. That still hurts. That's just, yeah.
Murmur or no murmur, I've been sleeping.
Which how week is this? Apparently 6th. Crescendo sounds like it would be hilarious to run a permanent Viz Ivara. Just go around, poke enemies with progressively scarier stick. Yeah, Ash is going to love it. Oh, someone's got the mission started. Wonderful. I wish it would say Netracell. Yeah, just join us, Lisansi. We're on the last one. I think this is the last run now, right?
What you need?
Checking Netracell. Yeah, this is the last one.
What I wouldn't give. store the key glyphs. Grab them. No wrong answers.
Alright, let's see. So, every time you take damage, suffer bleed. Yeah, sure, why not? Lose health every second. Yeah, sure, why not? Extra Xmas. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, someone else grabbed it. Activate ability. Blah, 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 blah.
Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal.
Alright, keys obtained. Let's go. Hoi!
The Netracell is hidden somewhere in these labs. Sniff it out yourself or get control of
Oh,
terminals.
hello. Grab that. Thank you very much. Right. Let's go grab the terminals, which are far away from everything, as is my usual process at this point. This one's... let's go for number 2, then I can skate to number 3 as well. No, I'm quick enough, I might as well. That one's popped. Oh, did not mean to get stuck. I was looking at the map there. Whoopsies. Ah, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. That one's slightly annoying. And dash here. That'll get us the 3rd one. Beautiful. And let's head on through to where the Netracell's actually located at. Simple as that. By the way, did Riven Challenge get easier? Some of them have been made easier due to a bug that made them not work. But that's all I remember. There are random variations anyway, so some will seem easier than others.
Using the key glyphs will open the Netracell. So be ready.
If 4 people take the extra Xmas, does it stack? I have no idea, to be quite honest with you. I would hope not, but I have no idea.
Won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
Oh, someone found the Whisper. Alright. Yeah, I just realised, you know, the whole enemy spawning thing. If I'm here alone, this is not going to move at all, is it?
That book. I look at it.
Well, I might as well go to the book.
That thing's wrong. Capital W wrong.
That's just no point me standing over at that. I might as well just go for the book. Oh, someone's dying. And they're back on their feet. That is grand. Ooh, that was the wrong turn. Here we go. I think. Wait. Nope. I got this. It's under. Lag spike. Weird. That was a very weird lag spike. Did you just portal him away? Or did he copy someone else's portal ability? Ugh. What is he healing from? Oh god, is he healing from the Leech Xmas? Where is the Leech Xmas? It's using Gloom? Get gassed. I was going to say, if it was using Gloom, that'd be horrible. No, it was a Leech Xmas. There we are. Alright, where's it gone to? This way.
You have to kill the smell of it. Understand?
That was wild. But I guess it makes sense. They are on the same team, so, you know.
Okay, now's your chance. Destroy the book.
officially stabbed. Loot acquired. Marker on it. Oh, everyone's here. Alright, back to the Netracell, which has been waiting for us, basically. Oh, for fuck's sake, that portal's the other way. Ugh. Come on. That is not the way. I'm trying to be quick about this. Ah! As soon as I hit that, I got in the portal. Well, this game very good at their portaling. Here we are. Right. Back to the Netracell. Can we ask lore questions or is it spoiler free? No, you can ask lore questions. If anyone here is expecting this to be spoiler free, you're watching a streamer doing endgame content. That's on you. Anyone who watches live streams of games and expects to not get spoiled is frankly an idiot. To be quite honest. Unless the stream expressly says there will not be any spoilers. Expecting it to be spoiler free is just dumb. But yeah, go ahead. Anyone get spoiled, that's their problem. Warframe abilities are unfair? Well, yeah. This is a power fantasy game. Hey guys, if we stay a little bit more in the zone, they'll come to us, just saying. The only problem in this power fantasy is when we get told to kill slower. That's the biggest difficulty in this entire game. I'm seeing enemies bundled up over there and they're not in the zone. Oh, Necromite time! Eat through, get stuck on an atomizer, it happens. Was probably up. Got it. And back on location. I'll pop another dash just so my cold zone doesn't keep on slowing enemies all the way over there. When do we have a penalty for killing fast? Defends fissures. Here if you kill them outside the zone because you're getting too bloodthirsty. If you're... That's it. I'm thinking those are probably the two biggest ones. I suppose technically also spy missions if you split up just hunting down the kills rather than actually staying together for the things to spawn. That slows it down, so again, fissures, yeah. It's not common, but when you do get met with an objective that says slow down your kills, it screws you up. It just doesn't feel right. No, Gauss Prime! Oh, this is not the enemy to use the Spiral Tricks against, apparently. There we are. Those ones in the zone? Yes, they are. I can shoot those ones they're in. Circle wasn't much of a problem for you? Well, this circle right here, this one where people constantly go out of the zone. Like that Sarin. The zone which doesn't show itself in-world whatsoever. So you can't see that the line is right here. Right here. And if you shot it at that doorway, wouldn't count. What's this? See? Didn't count. Yeah, fissures are the biggest one, and it's led to many complaints. Oh, a nice 2 million damage shot there. My point stands. I don't even know if these ones are close enough. Oh, Necromite. And Necromite instantly killed because it spawned on us. Beautiful. Bring Nautilus? I mean, that only works if you're close enough to the edge of the zone to pull enemies from edge zone to in zone. Which is plenty possible, but it's not going to be ideal, I'd say. Ultimately, it comes down to just a lack of visual clarity. You don't want to be having people play by the minimap. Unless their idea is to have people stand just right here at all times, which is not a good style. I'm not exactly going far in this little bit here, and just that little bit of distance puts me outside the zone. Fight a thing here, it's like, oh yeah, let me kill you. Boom, bam, boom, wham. Excellent. Right, can I kill you? Is that in the zone or not? Luckily that one was. Is this one in the zone? It moved in just in the nick of time. Alright, let's kill you. Cool. How about you? You in the zone? I'm just fighting the stuff that I can see. Ah, shit, that one's not in the zone. There's just nothing visible in game for it. That's just weird. That's the real difficulty of it. That's what's throwing off pubs especially. Is it's just not visible. Only on the minimap. And again, they're clustered at the edge of the zone there, so the enemies aren't entering the zone to shoot them.
Take whatever Albrecht was hiding and get back to the same.
I doubt my video is going to have that much of an effect on Sporothrix prices. I'll be honest with you, Ray. I doubt it's going to have that much of an effect. At the end of the day, this game and its population is a hell of a lot bigger than just my the notoriety of my channel. Okay, really? There we go. Got it. I just don't have enough clout to... Oh, for goodness sake, whatever. I have enough clout to have that much of an effect on market prices. I just don't. If I pulled out something truly wild, then yes. But that's because it would also spread the details like wildfire. But this isn't something truly wild. How'd we do there? 13 minutes. I'll do it to you. Nautilus video saw a ton of play. Yeah, that was something truly wild. So wild, in fact, it got nerfed. Hey, got a Zurshard. That's the difference, Ray. Sporothrix, not wild, not needing to be nerfed. Nautilus setup, so bad it broke the game. Kind of a difference. In fact, I could just bring up how much of a difference that is in terms of rates. Let's see here. So, the one that breaks the game, 70-odd thousand views. Sporothrix currently on 26,000. Now I know the Sporothrix has not been out anywhere near as long, but the point it's still a point of comparison, given that most of the views happen in the first couple of days anyway.
Ahoy, ahoy! Might you have time for a quick run?
Alright, I think that is all of the Netracells now, isn't it? Yeah, it's got to be all 5 Netracells.
The old man kept alive.
Yep, that's all I'm done. Awesome! Alrighty then. Brother Queen, Saltmere, it's Lancy. Thank you very much for your assistance in the runs there. You have yourselves a good one. Cheers on that. Big say, honestly, because of how tight Lavos' kit is with all his abilities, he shouldn't lose an element on Subsume. Shouldn't? Why not? You're making the choice. It's not stolen from you, it's not a trick. You're told, this is the cost. This is what you must expend if you wish to subsume an ability. Is it worth it? Varuna loses the passive that's on her 1, 2, 3 or 4, whichever one it's swapped out. Korra loses the ability to control Venari. Any kind of synergies that exist between abilities on all other Warframes get broken when you take out that ability. It's part of the trade-off. I don't see why it shouldn't be that way for Lavos. Anyway, levels aside, we got a new shiny. We got a new shiny. Gauss Prime. Alright, let's finally have a look at this one in game on my computer now. How does he look to me? Gauss Prime. So Gauss Prime. Let's quickly pop on the. Let's grab my normal Gauss and take the appearance modifier off him real quickly. The stance, agile, just to get a cleaner comparison. Yeah. Alright, yeah. See, from the trailers, he felt overprimed. He really did, from the trailers, feel overprimed. But now finally having him in-game, to get a proper look at him, not some snazzy trailered up version or some spinny diorama, to get a proper look at him. It's close, but I think it's okay. It's got enough of the same details. We got these shoulder pauldrons here, shoulder pauldrons there. It maintains that. The chevron on his chest, chevron shape on the chest. Still got that. The waistlining all comes into play. The skirt, as it were, the broken skirt. Broken skirt. It's bigger, it's spikier, it's more pompous. That's kind of the idea. The springy feet. Up from platforms, I guess? Whatever's going on with that. It's more stylized. On the back here, how we're looking. Yeah, again, we got the same kind of shapes to it all. Given the opportunity to properly look it over, yeah, I like it. I like it. Just like it reminds you of StarCraft 2. Oh yeah, the whole vibe here, the Oricon vibe in general, but especially the vibe on frames like this. Yeah, you really get that Protoss vibe, don't you? Certainly the high... What's it? Not Twilight Council, what am I thinking? Twilight Council? High Templar? Yeah, just the Templar approach. Definitely there. Artanis is one of the Protoss of the High Templar, yes. One of. I wouldn't specify down to Artanis because he doesn't look like Artanis. But he does look to have that kind of vibe, the Protoss. But then a lot of primes do in general. In fact, as just a point of reference... Oh, let's use the other one. Sorry, we can't just get him out of the foundry. And then run off with the other one. Was it funny Gauss Prime wasn't in the trailer? Are you crazy? I can't remember if it was or not. I'll be honest. Not actually that big of a deal to me. Not that big of a deal. I'd rather the trailer we have than one that shoehorns in details. Normal Gauss with the right colours already looks kind of like a Prime. I mean, that was kind of the idea with the coloration I went with. Alright, if we just very quickly... For a relevant point, head on over to the dry dock. And you have a look at that ship right there, and the colour scheme that has gone with it. You know, very Oricon look again. I think you'd say, yeah, that's definitely an Oricon railjack. Let's board it.
All hands, make ready.
And it doesn't show the name here. Okay, I thought it showed the name when you boarded it. Never mind, it just showed Moonlight Bliss 1 again. I will go through this interface. Where's the fucking renaming? There we are. Bit of a longer bit than intended, I'll be quite honest. Bit of a longer bit, but Might of the Kala. For those who know the StarCraft, you'll know, okay, yeah, it's not exactly a new thing to the Protoss vibes kind of kicking around this game. Not new at all. Oh, the same kind of naming convention that they use with Spear of Adun. Things like that. Might of the Kala. Yep. Railjack Online, Mass Railjack Instant Win. That, I mean, yeah, Railjack Carrier's pretty fitting. That would be pretty fitting. There you are, StarCraft Warframe crossover. Plenty of room for skins right there. Easy peasy. Alright, now let's do the Forsaken bit. Just check that real quick. Yeah, okay. Okay, right. Boop, what we get? Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I hate absolutely everything about that. That is an obnoxious randomize right there. There is no part of this that actually really works. I mean, the color scheme on the base frame, you can almost kind of excuse some kind of spring power approach, but I just yeah, no, that is. Why does it randomize everything? Because I didn't go random colors, I hit randomize. Yeah, it's not even memeably bad, it's just wrong. It is just... This is just bad. I'm going to hit the full randomize again on that one. Let's try again. What do we get now? Okay, it really likes the big bulky shoulder. Oh! We were doing so well. We were doing so well. From this end, you know, I mean, power frame. Getting kind of Iron Man variant vibes, but then that... that is... oh dear. Business in the front, party in the back kind of deal. Alright, that's... oh dear. Just don't look at him from the back. Oh yeah, so simple. So easy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. Woo, boy. Right, let's just get that one off of there, shall we? Yeah, let's... oh, we are. Oh, we got the tails as well. I didn't even realise they were on there. My word. This is certainly a look, isn't it? This is certainly a look. I'm going to fix that shoulder. That shoulder is annoying me. I don't like having the shoulders so different like that, so... Let's see. Yeah, so... If we match in the Lodestar, maybe that'll work. Put the Sigma on it. Definitely that one. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst I've ever seen. It's actually very far from bad. As far as full randomizations go, I mean... Definitely not that. Not that. So that's the problem with a lot of these chest pieces. A lot of armor pieces in general, they just look so chonk. So hard to make them work as far as I'm concerned. Just so in the way. What are you supposed to do with most of this, eh? What are you supposed to do with most of this? Yeah, I'm getting rid of the chest plate. If we come out to the emissive, reset it. There we are. Get that blue. You wouldn't even recognize it as Gauss at this point. You just wouldn't even recognize it. 22 chest plate looks alright. Did it? It even looks alright. Let's see. That one? No. No, that's... No, God, no. That's talking far too loud. That's got too many capital letters in what it's saying here. No. Well, you got the rest of this being a more muted overall approach. This coming in with the neon blue. No. No. And I know there's all these other bits and pieces all the way down here. I could be here forever looking at all kinds of bits. Like, oh wow, look at all these random objects we can put on the front of it. Yeah, nope. Best without. Best without. Chuck saying, biggest problem with armor customization is different pieces use different proportions of colours. Oh yeah. Yeah, the coloration on them, where the tertiary, secondary, primary channels are the same for all attachments. And then on top of that, the actual attachments don't use those colours the same way. They even have different textures for those channels. It's like, well, how am I supposed to put that together? It does make it a problem a lot of the time, yeah. Correct 10-0, I'm level 25, trying to farm for bite and growing power, so sick of Earth missions. Any advice? 2 bits of advice for you if you are sick of those missions. Number 1, why not trade for them? Trading is a thing you can do in games, and this one is no different. You can trade with other players to get the item you want by trading away things that you don't want. This is a curious back profile, not gonna lie to you. Alright. The other thing you can do is transmutation. Because if I go to my Railjack mods here, you'll see I have a lot of sentient scalpels, for example. I've got a lot of these. I do not need a lot of these. This is excessive. So if you've got a lot of mods lying around, especially gold mods lying around that you don't need, and you've got at least 1 million credits, then you can transmute them. And a lot of time you will get junk. I wouldn't call quickening junk, but it's not exactly bites you're looking for. But this is another way you can get a whole bunch of mods that you otherwise do not wish to farm for. Hey, look at that, glaive stance. And this is why you need 1 million credits, to even out the odds to actually get yourself somewhere. That's why you need the 1 million credits, along with the mods. Because you're going to get a lot of junk. You're going to burn through credits hoping for something good to come up. And along the way, you'll get a lot of middling somethings, which then you don't have to farm for. Oh, hey, neat. Those would be my 2 bits of advice for you if you are fed up of farming a mod directly. Is for a lot of them you can transmute them. Bite is one of them. And then just trade with people. Trading really does just help you out. You didn't have quickening till recently? I think fair do. How much does quickening go for? Just out of curiosity, I'll also look at the Hyperion thrusters. So, quickening, PC rates. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually quite surprising. I sniffed at that mod, but its SMH average price moving at the moment is about 24 platinum. Shit me, okay. One of the first ones I roll up is a 20-odd plat mod. There you are. If that doesn't prove that you can get some decent bits out of it, I don't know what will for you. That just straight worked. Alright, Gaussy boy. I'm going to use Gauss to, first of all, need to get him leveled up. That is kind of important, you can understand. Second, I need to probably copy over the build I have on this Gauss here onto it. But can I do that straight away? Let's see, I've got 3 former in it, so I've got VV dash dash D dash, oh god, that's gonna be a lot to try and fit onto the Prime, isn't it? Can the Prime even handle that? VD dash dash, nope. Alright. I'm just gonna have to manually carry over as much as I can of that one then. Let's see. So, Anything on that one apparently doesn't matter to me. I've got high duration, bit of efficiency, bit of strength, screw the range. That's this raw setup. I'm happy to copy that over because it works very nicely for me. Yeah, I know it's no Thermal Sunder build. It's not intended to be. So, narrow continuity adaptation. Yep, I think I have a good idea as to how I'm doing that. Throw it together real quickly. You know what? Corrosive projection never hurt anyone. We'll put that one in there instead for now. Not you. It is you. Prime continuity. It was the depolarity narrow-minded. Prime flow on there. I'm running out of space already. Let's maybe downgrade that to normal flow. Slightly less than normal flow. Just to make this really fittable. It's still not going to fit even remotely close, is it? There we are. Adaptation for the tank aspect. That's going to have to do it. I might as well re-upgrade that flow, because I do not have room for anything else here. Alright then. Arcane Avenger, because that's amazing. And what was the other one I was using on the old build? No potato? Oh, is it? I've not had a potato things in a while. Not had a potato a Warframe in a while. Yep, that'll do it. Alright, we're back in business. Everything is perfect. Let's continue copying that over now, because I've forgotten where I got to. Right then, a little bit of Beetlejuicing there in chat. Streamline, message, guard. Yep, and energize is how he's using. Alright. Message, guard, energize. Streamline. Message. Yep, gonna need to downrank adaptation. There we go. This is why I have downranked copies of mods. Rolling guard. And energize. There we are. Pretty much the old build reconstructed. It's like one former out from working. Yeah, because one former here, I'll be able to fully upgrade those and those. That'll be 7 minus 4, so 3, 4, and rush is how much? Okay, 2 former, I can get back the old build. Yeah, close enough. Close enough. 2 former, X-less adapter, I'll be able to get the old build back. That's fine. Alright. Suppose I better go use this then. Level it up. Let's grab Old Faithful, but the new version of Old Faithful. There we are, Forming Prime. And go smack some things in the face for a bit. I'm going to switch this over to Vazarin for the increased affinity range. And you know what? Let's go see what Joe Public are doing, shall we? Let's go see what Joe Public are doing in terms of bringing stuff to the arena. How good are they today? Are we going to see a Sarin, a Mirage, a Volt, something equally devastating? Or is it going to be 3 Rhinos hoping to score some affinity from everyone else? What is it? We got Mirage, Gauss, Trinity. Hey, you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Also, it's been a while since I've seen the style. I missed this guy like 3 times. Why not nuke with Gauss? Well, I'm leveling him up, mate. Ain't got access to the abilities yet. Can't really nuke with something that ain't got the trigger. You're asking for plutonium? I'm currently bringing rocks. Not even good rocks, like just the boring rocks you find at the end of your garden. There's probably some geologist somewhere I've heard with that comment about the boring rocks. Don't care. The ones at the end of your garden are boring. That's a fact. How does Thermal Sunder work? Basically, when you apply a new Thermal Sunder with heat, it takes all the heat procs currently on the target, replicates it, amplifies it, and then adds more damage again on top. It's kind of silly. And then if you switch to using cold, it takes all the heat procs off the enemy, removes their armor as much as needed because you're doing the combo with your 4 active, of course. And then it applies all the damage that the heat procs would have been dealing over time, which is basically just a nuke if done right. Alright, how we looking? Rank 9. Oh dear. A little bit concerned about what build that Mirage is using. Let's see, Lazax is on 140 kills. Did they go through? They did not go through. Yeah, okay, well, screw that then. We'll find a different public group. Yeah, Archon Vitality and Thermal Sunder is kind of bonkers. Yep, yep.
The sanctuary will go on without you.
You can nuke ESO for me if you want. That would be brilliant, except for the fact that this is not a leveled frame, so I can't go to ESO just yet. New hammer leveling? I appreciate the offers, guys, but we got to give the public a chance, you know? We got to see what they're capable of. What's going on in the world beyond this channel? What are the independent thinkers up to? What happens when you just let a bunch of rats basically out of their cage and see what they click? Apparently that. Apparently that. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a Nyx with just the Okicore, but still be enough. Wisp and Chroma. Just basic Chroma being leveled here. Good God. Wow, that is... I've not seen that in a hot minute. Or a hot year, for that matter. That's, alright then. Forming go better. I'm seeing a lot of AoE damage though. This is good, this is good. What we got going on here? 206 from Zeriok, which is the Chroma. Torrid, I guess. Alright. Judge ye not a book by its cover. Yeah. Lesson learned. No, I didn't learn it. I'll be honest with you. I ain't learned shit. I didn't learn to aim, apparently. Oi! Door! Damn you. He's gonna get that one. Speaks volumes of the Torrid. I mean, I'm not sure if it's the Torrid getting all that. It's a Torrid. Wow, that only gave me an extra 4 ranks. Is the Chroma going through? No. Yes! Took a moment to think about it, apparently. Is this faster than Hydra? I assume you mean Hydron, and pretty much yes. Like, if you get bad teams on either of them, then it's going to be slow. If you get good teams, this is going to be faster. And now we wait. Can't you take unranked frames into ESO if you're MR30 or above? Not if you haven't leveled them up already. They need to have a former in them for them to qualify for MR30 plus players. So the very first leveling of a frame cannot go into ESO. Just can't. Level Chroma and put them into your Helminth. See, back in my day, you leveled up Chroma and then you just kept them around because you're like, well, I spent so much time getting this one, I'm not going to just sell him for credits. We didn't have no Helminth system. When I finally got Helminth, many moons later, I had to refarm up my Chroma from scratch. You have it better. Never considered transmutation, probably got 300 plat worth of mod the last 10 minutes, thanks for that. You're very welcome. I did actually do a whole video on turning gold into platinum, which is quite literally the transmutation process. It's the most clickbait seeming legit video I've possibly done. Please stand, you are my source of income. Nice. Oh, he's using the 4. Huh? So yeah. It's a genuine video. And the funny thing is the number of people are like, it doesn't work, you need to earn in so many mods, it's not worth it. I'm like, it really fucking is. Watch the video and try it, you arseholes. It actually works. I don't like clicking. Well, go run the same mission 50 times over and get butt kissed then. See what I care. There's dumb comments in every video. There isn't a single video I've put out there to general acclaim that hasn't got dumb comments on it. We'd be here all day if I went through them all. I just really missed that guy. God damn, what the hell was happening to my aim there? Alright, I'm not getting much XP from this guy, so I'm going to just not go through the portal. I'll kill the stragglers and then we're good.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
You don't care about Chroma Subsume, you're just going to keep as a keepsake? I mean, fair do. If you don't need to subsume to level up your helmet, don't do it. Do I have a once in a 30 blessing? Oh yeah, I should probably give myself that, shouldn't I?
The sanctuary will go on without
That would be sensible. That would indeed be sensible. Alright, let's drop away from the strangest Chroma we have met in a while. Head to a random Strata relay. Come on through. Oh, of course, Strata 69, you know, come on. If it's available, come on. How do you get the new shards? You complete the Whispers in the Wall quest, you unlock the Archon shard segment from doing so. I think you get it from the... Oh yeah, no, you get it from the Cavia Syndicate after leveling up a little bit. And then you can fuse your Archon shards together. That'd be how you do. Oh, that's a hefty lag spike. What's going on here? Has it crashed? Hello? Good God, what the hell was that? Oh, I see. No, wait, no I don't. There's still a person there. I thought there was a person here and then it vanished. I thought it switched me to a new one. No, wait, yeah, it did. It did. No, it didn't. No. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's decoupled my mouse. I'm turning, but my mouse is now actually on a different program. Ugh. There we are, fixed it. That was weird. My mouse just was no longer connected to Warframe. I was about to click on all kinds of stuff on the other screen here. Right then, one affinity blessing. Yes, please. Thank you. Very good. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I just put it there. Don't. Alright then, so Grumpy Pants in the chat here. Let me just have a look. Where are you at? I think you suggested it. Yep, there it is. Grumpy Pants in the chat. And that is a 10-minute timeout for you. Yep. I think that's well deserved. Turns up and immediately removes the hard worked on fashion. To give a credit blessing? You removed this glorious hours of painstaking craftsmanship. Which definitely doesn't have a red veil sigil on it. Excuse me, let me get rid of that. For that? Let's just, yeah, just get rid of all the emblems and shit. I didn't think about that. It's all buried under all the armor and stuff. There we are. Now this is very taboo. This is very taboo. When you get blocked by any means and you decide, well, I'll find another means to message you, that is extremely taboo. Luckily, I can't read it if I don't open the tab. Got him. Right then, let's continue leveling. Remember when we had to equip the sigils to get Synod standing? Yeah, what a dark time that was. Wow! I sure do love the matchmaking in this game. This is incredible. Confused, block for giving a booster. 10-minute timeout for immediately deleting my fashion there. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. And if he didn't know what he was doing, then it was done through stupidity rather than malice, and that's still a crime on this channel. It's only a 10-minute. They'll be back shortly. I mean, they've been messaging. Let me just have a look here. Yeah, they've been messaging pretty much non-stop on the channel for the last, like, 50 minutes. Maybe they need a 10-minute break, to be quite honest. Maybe they need a breather. I just migrated before I even arrived. Welcome to Warframe. Take a look around. Anything your brain can think of surely can be found. We got mountains of bodies. Some murdered, some worse. None of them were caused by you. You'd be the first. Hi, Ken. I need help with a farm can. What you're looking for is actually called a watering can, okay? It's a pretty typical thing, you know, for farming. You can fill it with water and it helps you sprinkle it onto your plants in a controlled manner. That's what you need to Google. Watering can, not farm can. I'm going to imagine just, you know, a little bit of a language barrier there.
With each data conduit jump, the experiment's design dictates.
Go to a gardening store? That will work well, yes. If you are looking for farming supplies, gardening store is probably a good starting point. Grain silo is a very big farm can too. I wouldn't call it much of a can, per se. I mean, you're not technically wrong, but you're not technically right neither. You know, it's a bit of a grey area. I mean, that was completely necessary bullet fire there. Like, that is the correct way to use the Foreman, right? Just point at the general direction of stuff and... that. Checks out, there's infinite ammo. Yep, pretty much. Oh no, mag proc, whatever shall I do? Oh, I'm at full energy. Hydrate? Right now? Oh! Cheers. I hear Xmas unit, murder, all the affinity. I'm sure my in-game teammates love this sound just as much as you guys. Farming Rune Marrow for 2 hours? Oh god, yeah, that's a fun resource, isn't it? That is a fun resource. This is so completely unnecessary and I love it. It's not Argon Crystals? Argon Crystals are fine. You only ever need like 1 or 2 at a time. Maybe 3, and it's really easy to get. Rank 21. How am I on the kills? Boris are doing more. Boris, can you... Hang on, wait. Have we got... It's a triple Gauss. Alright, we gotta stick together. It's triple Gauss. This is the law. And we got another Grenadier tile, so that's good. Grenadier is good for XP. Also good for bursting eardrums, apparently. I'm not going to apologise. Not in the mood for that today, apparently. This is Gaussian now, an independent country of Gauss. I mean, fair. Valid. Yeah, if the, what do you call it? If the room arrow, oh dear, knocked me down. If the room arrow is invisible to you in the Undercroft, that's usually a client-side bug. So, the only real way to avoid that kind of thing happening, because the same happens with the decree fragments pickups. The only way to avoid that is being host. Then you're guaranteed to not encounter that bug. Yeah, that's about the only way you can get around that. Not fun, I know, but it's the reality of it. We don't call it bug frame for nothing. Alright, how we doing? 23. We're making progress. We are making progress. As I continue to just thunder this gun. Everything. Like some kind of overcooked drill. You can still see Maraviolet radar. Oh yeah, if it's invisible you might have that as well, yeah. Still annoying, but yeah. If that works for you, go for it. I know for a lot of people, navigating via minimap is just pain. Understandable. How we doing? 24. Might as well keep going. Whee! Straight through. And the next one. Waiting on. Corrupted. Not terrible affinity, not great. Matters most if we have everyone here. Has Boris come through? Host has not come through. Oh dear. Brace yourselves. Host migration's coming. There it is. Doesn't do very good baked in loot radar. Everywhere does now. I think. Wait, no. Wait. No, everywhere has enemy radar. Don't know about the loot radar. I think it has got the loot radar, hasn't it? I love that host migration remembers to turn off. Remembers your energy level, but it doesn't remember which abilities you had active. Why, of all things, does it remember your energy level? Like, why not just remember nothing? Give me my starting energy back. At least with that, I can cast stuff. Hey, host migrations. They've been a thing since before I came to this game, and they'll be a thing for basically forever, it seems. Always haphazard. God knows what goes into the coding to make them work, so I won't profess to know how easy it is to fix. I just know how easy it is to get annoyed by them. Don't forget host migration will also sometimes forget your stacks of things, then remember 10 minutes later. I've never had it remember later, I'll be quite honest. Host migration just acts like, oh, no. New game, who dis? But it remembers the energy. It seems to always be when I've spent my starting energy, and then it's like, haha, I'm gonna just take all that away from you now. That's how it works in Sanctuary Onslaught. Gives you just enough time to spend that starting stuff, and then takes it all away from you. Which is probably why it feels so bad. Host migration can forget you having carnal mods. I've never had that. Genuinely never had host migration just forget my mods. That is a wild experience you've had there, not gonna lie to you. How am I doing? Rank 26. This is really not moving anywhere now, is it? Can I abandon the fellow Gauss? Well, he's not going through either at the moment, so we won't be abandoning each other if we just don't go through. yeah, I guess we are wrapping up on this one. You've had it wipe your encounter, but not mods? Fair do. Oh, Grumpy apparently wants the full 2035 treatment. I mean, sure. Alright, lean into it. 2035. Boop. There we are. Now Grumpy Pants is timed out for a full 33 minutes and 55 seconds. And this time is by choice. Alright. Level 26, just a little bit more to go. Now let's mix it real quickly. Let's give it a quick little swifty mix, just to do something different. Wait. Only a single run. Yeah, just mix it up.
Your weapons make
Alright.
music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Up. Hey, the haters. Coming through. Any of you got energy? You have? Thank you. That's beautiful. Oh, might as well get rid of these ones whilst we're here. Here's the door is right there. Oh, someone else live? Well, I just want to open up the door in peace. That's all. Need to turn that off, otherwise it's going to set off the regulators. That'd be bad. But undetected and unsuspected. You gotta love a good smash and grab, eh? What's 2035? So 2035 is a reference to the fact that in Warframe, if you get permanently banned, you get banned until the year 2035. So on this channel, if you redeem Get 2035'd, you get 2035'd. But instead of it being until, you know, a far gone year, it's for 2035 seconds. That's what it do. Hope that makes sense. As for why someone would request it, people like funnies. Oops. That was nearly a problem. Coming through. Oh, it's this way. Alright. Pop that. Okie dokie. Oh, that's annoying. They've come into the vault. I didn't anticipate that, to be honest with you. However, still cracked, no alarms. Nailed it. Coming through. Out of the way, piss off. You too. See, with Lavos, I just tap to and then keep going until it runs out. This, I have to hold it long enough that it stays held rather than doing a dash. That just screws up with pathing it. And that is why Lavos is superior. But, there we are. All fully done. How much XP did that give me? Not even remotely enough. I don't know if it even leveled me up once, actually. Shame. I remember Spice being more lucrative than that, but apparently my memory is wrong. Or maybe it's just for weapons, it's really good. Yeah, I think it's just for weapons. Oh well. Back to the only way that gets XP in a reasonable amount of time, I suppose. I like. Because yeah, that was. If you get the stealth multipliers, I did. I did, Ray. I did them all without setting off the alarms. At least I thought I did. Yeah, I must have, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. 3 minute 41. You're talking stealth affinity? Well, stealth affinity doesn't apply to the vaults. It only applies to kills, right? No affinity booster? No, I just got the blessing. Railjack, join Grenadier Veil missions, down shippers, all ships and crew explode. Yeah, it's not a lot. Rose tinted glasses, Ginger. Rose tinted glasses. That's what it is. Yeah, I just can't be bothered with that farm haptic. I just can't be bothered with the science approach. Oops, I'm still on solo. My bad. Wonder if they'll actually bring back everyone in 2035. Oh no, no. Absolutely not. As of when we get there, those people who were banned until 2035 will find, oh, sorry, we've reviewed your account and extended it. Or something to that effect. Remember, Ken, kill someone called crew, go 100% to your Warframe. Ah, clever. I can use that in this ESO. Or SO. Not. But it's a good point generally. Let's see. What have the public got for me on this run? What do we got? We have got spawning on losing my energy. Oh, I didn't actually lose it. Thank goodness for that. I was going to say, if I spawned in and lost my energy, I'd have been pissed. Vault Zarin Vault. Okay, XP time. Here we go. Let's hope they're modded correctly. Please, for love of God, be modded correctly. If I join a Vault Zarin Vault and I can't level this frame up in one round, I'm going to be pissed. It's like the correct combo. Dev Scholar, I'm not sure which word you're referring to, but I'd rather you don't refer to them as gamer words. Let's not popularize that attempt at trying to make things okay. It's a slur. We have a word for slurs. They're called slurs. We don't try to appropriate them into a culture that really does not want them. You're not referring to slurs? No? Then what the hell are you referring to? Because if you're referring to curses, expletives, we have words for those as well. So what the fuck are you referring to, quite frankly, mate? And no, don't literally spell it out if it's inappropriate, but just use the correct terminology. They're just being rude and obnoxious. Right, yeah, so expletives, not gamer words. Come on, this is a teachable moment here. Someone being rude is not being a gamer. They may also be a gamer who is gaming, but being rude does not a gamer make. Therefore, it is not a gamer word. And it is often used in reference to racial slurs instead. Which is why I'm making such a point of that. Just no. Really, no. Do not give people permission to be such bastards like that. But yeah. Alright. Not fully leveled. What are these guys doing? I mean, there's kills, but like... It's not huge. And they're level 30 frames. What are you doing? Why are all three of them using physique? Ugh. Are they going through? They go through, yeah. Alright. Rock instrumental? Yeah, we'll switch it out for a little bit. Not for a huge time, but for a little bit. Oh god, it's infested. Well, there goes the affinity this round. Might get enough, might not. None of them using SO nuke? I mean, they appear to be doing damage, but it's just not enough. Not as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, we're gonna rank up enough, but damn. I know I'm not exactly bringing anything blappy, but blimey. Like one of those yes but comics, and you see, yes, you got great frames with you for the farming, but all physique. But also spam Thermal Sunder, hadn't set up for that. My default build doesn't use Thermal Sunder damage of output, so yeah, I could have set up for that. When I was originally leveling, I wasn't expecting it to go this long, to be quite honest. Thermal Sunder only just got to level 3, so it's only just got to its full power. Literally, I think it was on starting this round I got full power Thermal Sunder. Once you form a frame as a level MR30 and above, it's much easier because you can treat it like a fully leveled frame, just minus the hit point and energy capacity. Prior to that, yeah. It's a thing. And again, no affinity boost is just a blessing. That slows it down too. Hell, if I'd have thought about it, I probably should have brought Smeeta. The roughly 30-odd% increase. For Inception, Slover is good. Okay. Sure. Max rank. Alright, we're good enough here. Let's go hide in the corner whilst the mission lets me out.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Meet with Cravat increases affinity gain. Meet with Charm can, yes. It's the exact same buff that also increases your resources, increases your affinity.
You are running out of time.
The exact same buff.
Into the data conduit. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without
8.
you.
Gauss leveled. Time to put that one on the shelf again. Let's quickly slap the former in it. It deserves that. Let's do the former real quick. Confused, is it Gauss or Gus? Gauss. Oh, Gus. Gauss. Who's telling you Gus? Yeah, so Rust doesn't feel on the moment. Anything worth popping up there? 8 or lower? No. Frankly, no. Alright, I got a way to level this. I got a ways. And we go raw. I only need to feed the Gravemind, that's fine. I got resources. Yeah, I don't know why I have so much Lamentus. Have it. And gorge yourself. You're not having that. You can have Agrostone. I've got plenty of that stuff lying around. Nav coordinates, you can have that. Rune Marrow, nope. Tycho Plate, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Infusability, replace Thermal Sunder on config A. Good. Who's to say, Ginger? Who's to say? It depends on what Pablo actually does with Smeeta. Right. We have no details so far, so wait and see, I suppose. Okie dokie, let's go blow some things up for a sec. To assist with that, let's go with... No, why not? Yeah. Haven't got a reason to do either or, to be quite frank with you, so let's just do that. Alright. Back to solo mode. Set to steel path. Yep, that's good. Ceres. Ceres? No. Sedna. Selkie. Let's do it.
The art of combat must
Oh, great. Not my favorite starting tile, but sure, why not?
master the canvas of war.
They have just shut down all systems.
Which way, please? Which way? Which way? This way. Alright.
Your way.
I am being an idiot. That's fine. And for anyone curious, the Tenet Envoy is an automatic weapon. You can indeed just hold down the fire button, despite what the game tries to tell you. Numbers go over. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Absolute blappage. AoE weapons so nerfed. Much unusable. Look at how much ammo I'm burning through. Oh god, it's unbearable. Oh no. I can't fire for more than a couple seconds. Oh wait, that's the Exceltra. Oops, that ran out at an unfortunate time. And in case you're wondering why I'm dashing so frequently, that's to keep my battery up. Literally just for that sole purpose of keeping the battery going. And it's working. Envoy dodged the big nerfs. It really did. I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why the Envoy got so lightly tapped in the AoE nerfs. But it allows me to do this. Just fire with impunity into groups of enemies and call it a day. I mean, look how much ammo there is still lying around. It's not like I'm short on it either. There's just stacks of it. What's most confusing to me about the Tenet Envoy saying it's semi-auto but actually being an automatic weapon is that it tells me that the stats in the arsenal aren't actually the stats of the weapon. They may happen to usually be the same stats, but the stats in the arsenal are reading from somewhere different to what the weapon itself is reading from, and that's confusing to me. It's like, why? Quite frankly. How is it possible to set the stats of it to be a automatic weapon, but then for the arsenals to read from somewhere else rather than the actual firing mode of the weapon? What spaghetti is that? That's my genuine confusion with this. There's a lot of spaghetti I can understand, technical debt and whatnot, but the thing telling you the stats of the weapon, not itself just referencing the stats of the weapon, but instead calling from an entirely different field, just feels odd. I'm saying fairly normal in games, is it? To just not reference the same value when referring to the value? Even just for coding practice to not, have extra values everywhere you have to constantly maintain and update and whatnot. Because if one changes, the other has to change. You're always going to have to update both, or you then have a bug on your hands. And it seems like a really odd way to do it. Again, I'm not a professional programmer. I've dabbled, but I'm not a professional. Oh, hi, Angst. Oh, I'm on the reload. That was bad timing. There you are. It just doesn't feel like the most sensible way of handling it to me. Why did D put a cap on void traces? To incentivize you to use them as well, rather than to build up an infinite cap and dump them all onto one thing once you got it afterwards, after an update. Just feels like one of those things designed to make you continue to engage with something in a gameplay loop. That'd be my guess. 10 years ago, Spaghetti, closer to release of TF2 than present. I mean, a lot of games are. Right, we're at 5 minutes in, rank 18, so not too bad so far. This is 2 rounds of Sanctuary Onslaught comparatively. I've just let my tank run out. Good thing I have a Sentinel that goes lol at that. It's counterintuitive to cap it. I mean, fair enough. That's your opinion and perspective on it. If you feel it's something D should change, send it over to the suggestions forum, wherever it is. If you think it should be considered a bug, it's not. But if you think so, bug report it. Same goes for anything else in the game under that classification. I don't know the whys exactly that D have done a lot of implemented things like those caps, because I'm not D, and certainly for very old things, I wasn't here when they were added to the game. I've only been playing since late 2019. A lot of people watching this channel have been playing this game longer than me, and even then might struggle to remember or know where to look for D's reasoning for adding various things old school. I can't help you on that one. More recent stuff, yeah, I can see through the decisions in a lot of cases, and the ones I can't see through, I call out on the frequent. Gotta keep an eye on those timers better. What do you think is just firing styles on? Because if you're referring to auto, semi-auto, etc., not exactly numeric as you've just said there, I mean, at some point the code has to determine, is a gun using one mode or is it using another? How does it handle press and hold? And that handling should be referenceable, would be my understanding. Firing style might be set to a specific string for the arsenal to show. Right. And said string is also something that can be tied to the fire mode that's actually used in the game mechanics. You can describe a string to me all you damn well please. I know what a string is. I know how things can be put into different variables and placed into different parts of different bits of code. I think that's missing the entire point of, hey, here is a thing which is referenced in one place and used in another place, but instead of using the same variable or a function on said variable, it's coming from two separate variables. Two variables for the same thing is, my understanding, a poor choice in programming, because now you've just increased your upkeep and maintenance. Also, this has been a bug since the weapon was added to the game and still not fixed. Also wild, to be honest. What do I work? What? Oh, friend, you're asking questions and you haven't even let me answer the first one yet, which, by the way, I was processing the grammar on that. Oh, hi, that's not good. That is my fire rate, my tank, and my knockdown protection, thank you. Let me just put that back on. So, what gun? Welcome into the stream, by the way. The fact that the Tenor Envoy is automatic, but the Arsenal says semi. What work do? I guess you're asking. Like, what is my job? Full-time content creator. I make videos over on YouTube. I stream here on Twitch. I upload things to Patreon. I maintain the Discord server. And just occasionally I turn up in other people's streams as well for the fun of it. Just occasionally. No weapons show alarming but are silent and vice versa. Yep, that is true as well. And again, it's just like... sometimes things really should just be using the same variable. Because every time they add a weapon, they have to add the code for how the weapon performs, which determines is it alarming or not. And they have to add in the information in the arsenal. And the fact that the two are not connected is just weird. Because if it's a couple stats aren't doing it, then that would suggest it's all the stats not doing it. And that just seems like an extra bunch of workload, an extra opportunity for things to go wrong. Which doesn't need to happen. Like, it's exactly the same kind of, why is this even like this? As those job sites, which are like, hey, please enter your CV. Please enter your resume. Thank you. Now please give a list of all the places you've studied and all the qualifications you've got and all the places you have worked. It's like, I've just given you that information. If you were going to request it again in itemized format, why did you request it in the document format in the first place? You were asking for the same information. Do it once. Same principle. Are there any other weapons that change from auto to semi on ADS? Think this changes? I ran out of ammo there, but not a good reference. Nope, still automatic on ADS. You had me for a second there. You had me for a sec, but nope, you're wrong. Or at least you're referencing something other than what we're talking about then. That's not the case on this one. A good thought, but not correct. Alright, we max rank yet? We are max rank. Excellent. It took me 12 minutes to max rank it this way. Not great, not terrible. Just good enough. And it mixed it up from a bit of SO. There we are.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Is this node better than Mott? I prefer it because there's no nullifiers. Straight up. Big, nope, I reject that attempt at lorification. 8,500% accuracy, that's gotta be the projectiles on his 4. That's gotta be, because there's no way I was trying to be accurate with the Tenet Envoy. I was just launching nukes in the general direction of things. That is not an accurate gameplay, right there. That was pure unload. Yeah. Moon, I think, referencing the whole job hunting thing, saying laziness and cost cutting, they want an automated system to do it for them, they'd rather the job seeing customer, the one doing the job, pass the info for the machine. The thing is that they could just, you know, use that information directly. Straight up. They really could. If they're just going to get all the information that's in a resume or CV in data format, they don't need the document format of the resume or CV. They just don't. And I know that from experience of being on the other side of the table, doing the hiring process, of going through the interviewing people, of checking over the CVs and the covering letters, including getting a application which entirely consisted of the single sentence, "I am Batman." We did not bring that person to interview. I have it on very good authority, of personal authority, of what can be done in a hiring process. I know on further authority, further industry professionals, on how other hiring practices are, I've seen it from various different angles, and I know that a lot of them are absolutely shit at their job. Pure and simple. The setups that have you put in the same information over and over and over and over. The ones that put it in all such arcane ways. They're just adding so much rigmarole to the whole process that they are missing out on good candidates through a shit process. Guaranteed. 100% absolutely guaranteed. And then don't even get me started on interviewers themselves. Good God. Sell me this pen! I had someone pull that in an interview. Except it wasn't just any old interview, it was a group interview. And he wanted everyone to individually do the sell me this pen bit. Wow. That is not how you interview. That is not going to give you a good idea as to if a person is going to be a suitable candidate for the role, especially for a bottom basic retail role. That was just shit. I don't know how I got so ranty today. I'm going to have to check my tea. Is there extra rant acid in there? No. Normal tea. Okay. I'm in a ranty mood apparently. Yeah. Oh, y'all wish that was the right answer. Y'all wish. Yeah. Got ranty? Yeah, apparently. I didn't realise my tea was running earlier. But now it's ran tea. Yeah. I'm all out of the tea though, Andrew, so we're gonna have to go for the very bubbly water. Huh. I must have pulled that one in a hurry. Under normal circumstances, this game is on. There shouldn't be a practical problem a cup of tea cannot solve. Yeah. But have we been under normal circumstances at any part in our lives? I mean, realistically, what is a normal circumstance? Are we ever truly experiencing normal circumstances? I think not. Pretty much every circumstance we come across is in some way removed from normality. Normality is an average, and averages don't happen. Wow, Zom, wow, okay. In reference to the sell me this pen bit, Zom says, the clear strat is unselling the pen. Jam it in them, then make them pay you to remove it. Yeah, Zom, I agree. You might be a little screwed in the head, if that's your go-to. Solomir, that's not normal, that's STMP. Yeah. I was saying, you're lucky I can't afford the another pun redeem instead of getting my VIP badge sooner. Ah. The tough choices you have to make. The tough choices. What type of mods does a cup of tea accept? How much does its ribbon go for? Oh, you don't mod a cup of tea. You don't mod a cup of tea. It's, how do I put this? It's a consumable item that you put on your gear wheel. Yeah. This is where tea would go. Somewhere in here. Please do not perform Joker magic with a pen. That is bad, and will lead to all kinds of consequences you do not wish to handle. Yeah, so does heat damage? Well, yeah, Death Scholar. There are gear items that deal damage, absolutely. What do you think these guys are doing? Okay, not that one. What do you think these guys are doing? They're doing damage. Mod it with microwave lettuce? Oh yeah, Twitch. Can I time out mods? Hold on, let's find out here. Nah. No, I think that would actually unmod you. What's my preference of tea? Just standard black tea from the shop will do me just fine. Red label or whatnot. Black tea, milk, no sugar. Medium brew. You know, there's really light brew stuff, guys. So no, we're not gonna rant about tea preferences. We're not gonna do that. We've had enough rants. No. No. I'm good. Whew. Alright. Nearly got me there. You nearly got me. We're good. Right, now, fun fact from Wednesday. Y'all remember that I farmed up, you know, Gauss Prime here and opening just 5 relics? 4 of them had Gauss parts. I'm like, hey, there we are, job done. Well, there is a slight problem with that amount of good luck, in that it means that I have no former blueprints. I'm all out. Suffering from success. So I'm gonna have to deal with that for a little bit. Gauss, new shiny. You know what? Honestly, I'm kind of worried about you. No, let's do a little bit of thermal sunderiness. Now, it's been a hot minute since I've made this build, so I'm gonna forget how to do it. But let's just throw some things together. Why not? Corrosive projection, because sure, why not? I guess we want a bit of strength in here, right? Strength was always fun. Range, yeah, everyone loves range, right? Let's see then. Do we want low duration? I don't think we do want low duration. No. Overextended, we can bring up the strength again in a moment. Stretch is fun. Auger reach is fun. Yeah, that sounds good so far. Intensify, perhaps. I guess we can just slap that on there. Get us some plus positive strength overall. Probably going to need to have a little bit of, you know, energy in here. Let's just do a little swaperinos like that. Looking good. But a tank never hurt anyone. Just some, you know, backup tank. These things really do hit the fan, as they are often want to do. I mean, so far so good. What else do we want with this? Probably some efficiency. I'm just kind of throwing things on here at the moment. Am I blind? There it is. I saw the 8 one, I didn't see the 9 one. I was blind. Do you really need strength for the damage doubles every cast? Yeah, so you have something more worthwhile to double. Currently I have 534 former in plat. True, but if I buy all of that former, I then don't have plat. And that is its own problem. Yes, that is its own problem. Right, Energize, because Energize funny. You know, I've got this arcane, I've worked hard for it, I'm bloody well using it, quite frankly. It's good. What else would I even want, though? You know what, Nullifier. Getting mag procced is just annoying, so Nullifier. Job's a good one. Right. I don't think that's a good build. Quite frankly, I've not put enough thought into it, so it's probably not a good build, but I'm going to use it anyway. Let's get some former. If you'd like to join me on some former hunting, send me a message in game, the Kengineer. I'll bring you into the squad, and then we'll see what happens next. Probably a mission. Come to think of it, yeah, it's usually what follows this kind of request. Where the hell is my Amprex hiding? Oh, there it is at the top. I'm an idiot again. What about Rush Mod? Nah. Not feeling it. I do like the Signa though. I do like it. It adds quite nicely to the whole antlery look. With a fang, come on in. Oh, never mind, sorry. Let me try it again. With a fang, come on in. There we are. Definitely did not go wrong the first time. There we are. Exless, never heard of her. Casual content, nothing's more annoying than Magproc. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Not doing Lavos farm? What, to get former through, blah, 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 blah. Oh, fuck off. Quite frankly. Going through that over and 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 over? Nope. Nope. Thank you very much. Just because I made a video on it doesn't mean I said go do it every time in said video. Nope. There are a lot of people commenting on that video, acting as if I did promote it as the best way to get things, which I at no point ever said. Like, no, I don't get why you're saying people should be doing this, I don't like it. Okay, don't do it. I expressly point this out in the video that it's far from good for everyone and has loads of downsides. I make a clear point about this. That it may not be worth your time and effort. I think it's just Witherfang and I today. Alright, sod it. Not Steel Path, don't feel it. Hey, there we are. We got Kakumel? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce that? Feels almost rude. I'm just going to call you Cake. Just to be on the safe side, you are Cake now. Right, capture. That's got Former in it. Perfect. Oh, Slancy, never give people the chance to join. Never, 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 never. I'm going to say this is a general thing, not just for my stream, but this goes for every stream everywhere. I can guarantee you this. 100%. That was a really late message on... Unless that was Slancy. That was Slancy. Okay, yeah, I did just tell you could join. There we are. I could do it during a mission when I can't click it. For every stream ever, if you feel like joining, the streamer is inviting people to join and you meet the criteria to join, just ask to join. Just go ahead. Don't wait for others. Don't be kind to give others a chance. If the streamer feels like giving people a chance... sorry, Wexon, you were too slow there. If the streamer feels like it, then they will give people a chance. They'll say, oh, you were in earlier. Someone else's message. Blah, 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 blah. That whole song and dance. But if they don't do that, then just go for it. Because here's the thing, is that, say a streamer is looking for 3 people, you could be that third person, but you sit back and like, no, 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 I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be the third. I'll let someone else do it. And then we might be waiting another 5 minutes for a third to turn up. And we just made our lives worse then. You see how that works?
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back in...
I know that a number of other Warframe streamers have talked about this to their communities as well. I'm not alone in this sentiment. There you are. Don't feel like you have to hold back. Don't feel like you, at any point, would be overdoing it. If the streamer is sending out an open invite, you are more than welcome to sign up for it, unless you are not eligible for it. If they expressly say someone new, then that means not you. If they expressly say only subscribers and that's not you, then obviously don't try to sign up. Yeah, exactly, big. First come, first serve means that. Alright, that's a point throughout an entire mission. We can just, move on from that one. Invite with typed command? Yep, yep. You can also access profile with it, join people even via command. If their settings are set up correctly to allow you to join via command, yeah. You can do a lot. In fact, you can even ignore via command. This would get Solanti blocked. So make sure you don't mix up I and inv. Invite is not ignore. But yeah, there's a bunch of slash commands. You can do that at any point and see them, like the game's always been telling you. All the different commands that exist. A whole bunch of good stuff there. You knew about whispering, profile, ignore? Fair do. Invite's right there. Alrighty, I think there's a message there from... It is invite, please. Yeah, again. We got a full squad. We'll just keep on cracking on. Where did my capture go? Oh, feck you. We'll do a different capture then. See what I care, game. Just gonna immediately close it on me. Sure, alright. Ask a question. I've linked my accounts and can't get past the first mission. It just keeps me in a loading screen. Any help would be nice if possible. If you are stuck in the game, as in clearly the game is not functioning, then your best course will probably be to contact support. One thing you could otherwise try, if you've recently just installed onto a new platform, is to uninstall, reinstall. I know it sounds obnoxious, but frankly, sometimes installs do go wrong. Anything can have that happen. So if you have just installed it, then you can have a look at uninstall, reinstall, as that might be a solution for you. No guarantees on it though. A situation where it's just not loading is very hard to diagnose. Very, very hard. That is really all I can give you on that one.
to the extraction point. Well done.
I'm just gonna melt all of them. Any energy? No. Okay. Loving the overflowing energy here. Energy? Nope. I'll just shoot them. Guns work. Hey, I'll get energy now.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Alright, we're done here. Is that going to reach? That'll reach. Oh, straight through a nullifier. Never fun. Ta-da! There we are. So you got it where the ship flies away, it gets in loading screen, can't do it. When the ship flies away. Do you mean at the end of a mission? Hey, former. I'll take the other former. Yeah, I'm just here for former alignment, quite frankly. Unless something really shiny comes up, former. No, that's a very weird one. So you complete the starting mission, then that happens. Okay, to be clear with the way you're phrasing this, when you say you linked your accounts, as in cross-save? I'm trying to... Okay. So you've previously done this mission on PlayStation. Okay, so you were on PlayStation before. You've previously done these missions. Now when you try to play a mission you've already played, but on a different platform, you play the mission and then you just can't extract. Am I picking up what you're putting down here? That's correct. Okay, and what platform are you having the issues on, Tom? What platform is going wrong for you? PC. Oh, that's curious. Yeah. I'm going back to my original suggestion then. As horrible as it is to go through that process, because it's going to take a while unless your internet is good, uninstall, reinstall. It sounds like something could have gone wrong there, and it's just not connecting up correctly. Because I don't see any reason you should be having such an issue. If it were specific to cross-save itself, then we'd be hearing about these issues widespread. It could be a fluke issue with cross-save, very possible. And if that's the case, then I really don't know what you can do about that one, to be quite honest. So let's hope it's not that. Let's do, I'd say, focus on what you can action, and that is you can action a reinstall. As ugly as a reinstall is to do, you can action that. Fingers crossed that's all it takes. If that doesn't solve it, then really support is going to be your one and only way forwards. Because at that point, nothing about the game is wrong, you're going to need some guidance about your account. Good luck with that, Tom. Oh, and by the way, if it does solve it, you know, maybe consider subscribing. There we are. Just going to throw a little sellout in there. Just a little bit. As a treat. Alright. Reactant got. Capture got. Let's get out of here. You messaged support with no response. I mean, I don't know how long ago you messaged them or what the response times are from them. The couple times I've had to contact support before now, I've had it decent enough. Oh, sculpture. 200 meters. But I'm Gauss. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine they'd get back to you very, very quickly. Warframe's not exactly a small game, so there's a lot of people who will be sending off support requests for all kinds of stuff. But I do hope they get back to you soon. won't get much response on a Sunday, that would impact things as well, probably, yeah. There is definitely that side to it. Hmm. There we are. Lovely jubbly. Nuka asking, is Glaive Prime still worthwhile? Oh, former on that side. I have a bunch of relics for it post-merge. Glaive Prime is still a worthwhile weapon. It's a very powerful melee weapon. I believe you can make it even more powerful, in fact, with melee duplicate. Yeah, melee duplicate. That said, there are a lot of very capable weapons these days, so it's not the be-all and end-all of melee. But it is still exceedingly strong, yes. And also, vaulted for a very long time, so very valuable. So if you want to get the value out of it, now's the time. You sit around on that, you're waiting for those relics to come back out and just tank your value. Would not recommend. Tom saying, did send about 4 days ago, but it is a big game. Alright, Tom, do your reinstall, try from there. Worst, and I do mean ultra worst case scenario. Ultra worst case scenario, you get Baby Shark stuck in your head, which is what that was, but in Octavia format. No, but the real worst case scenario, if the reinstall doesn't work for you and you're not getting response from support, then you go through with, send a tweet out to them, like try and make some social media noise. If you're not getting response from support, and this goes to any company really, then social media noise, especially on Twitter, is your last resort. When all other avenues have failed. I don't think it's going to come to that, but at the same time, I can certainly understand the frustration of just not being able to play, despite cross-save supposedly being a thing for you. I can imagine that is frustrating. Alright, let's get running our next capture. Yeah, if you got a glaive ribbon and you don't really use the glaive ribbon specifically, selling it is probably a good idea before it, you know, stops mattering as much to people, yeah.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Alright. Cracking another relic. Oh, hello. Not gonna get distracted from that reactant. You know, this build could probably use some starting energy. I do not like how quickly that energy runs out at the start. As much as I have Energize, I mean, the whole point of Energize is that I'm not waiting for energy, so, you know.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
The captive has been escorted to
Gotta get that started in.
Well done.
Not sure how I grabbed that ledge, but okay, sure. Yeah, as you do, game. Oh, it keeps popping them over there. I can't be asked for that one. I'm going this way. Bloody nullifiers. I've got my effects down, haven't I? Whoops. Yeah, I did that for the Sporothrix. What's a good way to price ribbons? So if you head on over to my Discord, in the Warframe main channel, there is a pinned message, and that pinned message explains how to price up ribbons. It's more of an art than a science, which is why I'm directing you to the artwork I've previously done. Quite simply. But yeah, that guide will help you out more than me explaining it to you right now, because you can refer to it as your ledger then as well. Well, no former on this one. I guess I'll take the Nidus. I've only got 6 copies of that piece. Probably need another. Oh yeah, Warframe Prime is a long farm. It's not a gentle one. Alrighty, another mission down. We only got a little bit left, which is probably a good time to remind everyone, if you've not already done so, you should probably grab yourselves a ticket for the Platinum Raffle. Oh. The Platinum Raffle is indeed going to be drawn at the end of the stream. If you get a ticket, you're in it with a chance to win it. And obviously if you don't, then, well, you don't. Pretty self-explanatory. Well, that is 75 Platinum going out to any one winner, doesn't matter what platform you're on, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or cross-save. If you have a cross-save account, everyone is eligible to enter, everyone gets one ticket if you enter. No favoritism on the draw, the bot does it entirely randomly. And of course, because random is as random does, that means you won't get drawn, but the person next to you might. Of course.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the
You appreciate the raffles? I'm glad.
Poppy hunting.
Alright, let's start blapping. Now we should have a bit of a larger giveaway up and coming. Need to flesh out the details, I want to do that one, but we should have a larger giveaway up and coming, because those of you who paid attention as a regular of the channel might recognize a certain pattern.
Excellent work.
That is,
Take the captive back in
when a new Prime comes out, D may make available to me
Ignore
a full Prime access.
leave nothing alive.
Now, I've already farmed up Gauss Prime, obviously, you know, I'm happy to do the farming, but if you would prefer to have a little bit of a helping hand along the way, you might want to be keeping your ears and eyes open for that. Make sure you are watching the news on the channel, because there will be a Gauss Prime access giveaway in the very near future. And when I say Gauss Prime access, that is the big pack, the whole thing, the big shebang, no item left behind. Are you hoping for that, Talensi? Are you hoping to win that one? It's your previous win not enough. Didn't you get the Grendel one? Well, the Grendel one. I think we did like 6 of those in the end, didn't we? Kind of popped off on the Grendel Prime Access giveaways, not gonna lie. Even the floof? The whole pack. It's as if you bought the top ass pack yourself, yeah. No duo, so why not? Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah. Way to disguise greed. I'm just trying to bring friends together. Give pack. Everyone gets the same chances.
The ranks and they are on the run.
Everyone gets the same chances. Except for people who are banned from the channel, they don't get a chance. You know, they can just, you know, cry, frankly. But everyone else gets the same chances. As when we put that out. Is Titania Prime good? Does a bear shit in the woods? Yes. Titania Prime is incredible as a Warframe. Very fast, very strong, very keepable. Very much going to bump into walls like a bumblebee that is panicking. Yeah. But yes. Titania is good. Very much so. I think D might have questions if your mod wins twice in a row. Nah. I think they'll be fine on that. If it happens, it happens. The whole point of it being a random draw is that it's a random draw. In fact, this is how much DE are fine with it. DE say that as much as we can't enter our own draws, you know, if I were to run a Prime Access giveaway, I couldn't enter it and claim it for myself. I could enter other creators' giveaways. So if some other creator was doing a full Prime Access giveaway, I entered it and won it, they'd be like, well, would you look at that? D ain't got no problem with that. Because at the end of the day, it turns out, and this might be a surprise, but it turns out that your average Warframe creator is actually a good person. I know, shock horror. In this wonderful community of people, this most wholesome of communities that surround Warframe, we actually have nice people here. It's crazy. Utterly ludicrous. Family members are barred from giveaways. I banned them from them. I put that in there as a kind of just a general appropriate measure. But D doesn't require that. That's me just kind of drawing a line. And the thing is that I'm perfectly fine to draw that line because none of my family play Warframe. None of them. There's no reason for either my brothers, my parents, grandparents, anyone to enter it, no. None of my family. But if they did, if they felt like entering on the funny haha what if, then I'd say no, you can't. If you enter and your name gets drawn, I will immediately re-roll. You can't have it. But yeah, that is my requirement. I put that in there. D don't require it.
Received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
I mean, that's fair, Slancy. That's absolutely fair. I can tell you others have not had such restraint. Pure and simple. Others have not. Hey, where's that guy think he's going? You know, with the talk of Titania, for a brief moment, it felt like I was using Titania. Not gonna lie. Just kind of flying around that corner there. For a brief moment, it looked like it to me. This doesn't look like Gauss right now. Yeah, Zom, you're fine to enter. Yeah. There is no restriction against mods entering into the giveaways here. And there is a very simple reason on that. You guys are volunteers. You don't get paid. At all. You get no remuneration for being here. If anything, it is a cost to you because you are spending more time and attention on that rather than just necessarily enjoying the stream. So the chance that you could get something out of it that would otherwise be going to some other random Joe blogs, as far as you're concerned, I mean, why would I take that away from you? Oh yeah, the fact you don't win, Tom, that's just your luck, you know. That's just how it works. That's just how it works. The immortal words of wisdom come out there. Get good. Don't think I even made it to extraction, technically. Oh well. You've been following for nearly 2 years? Nice. What if you enter and have Gauss? Then congrats, you have another. If you own any of the items which can be duplicated, then you would get a duplicate. So you'd have a second Gauss Prime or a second Achilles Prime, whatever duplicate thing you'd have. Just like if you already owned Platinum, you would just get more Platinum. However, anything that can't be duplicated, so like for example, any accessories that are just, you either have it or you don't, then you wouldn't have multiples appearing in your inventory. It just, your account is still flagged as, yeah, you have it. Job done. Giveaway items are entirely untradeable. So if you have, say, the Gauss Prime parts, but you haven't built them, you just have the blueprints, and then enter into a Gauss Prime Axis giveaway, you might want to consider holding off until the giveaway is drawn, just in case, because then you could sell the spare set. Because everything you get from a giveaway in Warframe cannot be traded. Not the component pieces, not the items, not the platinum, nothing. Dead zip, nada, nope. Alright, on that note, Witherfang, Cake, Silency, thank you very much for joining in on the runs there. I hope you enjoyed your formers, or not formers if that's what you picked. All the same, thank you very much for joining in there and giving us the relics. Appreciate yous. And those who didn't get to join in, there'll be other streams. On a random one, how would you all feel if we had some kind of mechanic where we could recruit certain Grenadier for Carl, rather than just cutting a bloody swath through the poor bastards that is? Honestly, I have no idea what that would even look like. That sounds like straight up fanfic territory of what could be in a game that looked like Warframe. I'm going to pass on that one, if you don't mind. That could be literally anything. I mean, fairly snake, if you hit your 2-year follow anniversary and feel like subscribing, go for it. And that goes for anyone in general. If you do enjoy the channel, if you like what I do here, and you want to support me, your subscriptions really do make a difference, allowing me to continue doing what I do. Seriously. Twitch have acknowledged it in general, just for everything on Twitch. Their adverts aren't worth jack shit, quite frankly. That whole thing, there's a reason I don't run mid-rolls. Various reasons, not least of which they are worthless. It is your support that allows me to continue basically being this full-time creator that brings you all that I do here. So if you do appreciate it, consider that button. If, and only if, you have to comfortable means to do so. I don't want anyone opening up a credit card and going into debt for it. No. Anyway, that little bit of a sellout aside, if you'd forgive me for that, just doing my job. I think it's about time we do the Platinum giveaway. Now, there's still going to be some people who have not yet grabbed themselves a ticket. I see Leader Taurus just grabbed themselves a ticket there, as it is Cafe. So if there's anyone else who has not yet grabbed themselves a ticket, exclamation mark ticket in the chat for a chance to win it. I'll just give you one more minute on that. I'll just give you one more minute. I get it, almost, man. I get where you're coming from. It's just, as I say, there's not really anything to comment on. How do you enter? I'm surprised you asked, Soulboard. As I just mentioned, you figured it out. Before I've even got to responding to you, you figured it out. Exclamation mark ticket in the chat, like a lot of people are just doing right now. Yeah, again, I get what you're saying, Almostman. I get you. I get you. Righty. I'll give you just a moment more on that ticket there. Just a quick reminder, guys and gals, we've got a Warframe stream on Wednesday as well, and then on Friday we have got a dev stream. So I will be going over the dev stream, as in I will be co-streaming the dev stream. We'll see what fancy details they may have for us during that, so make sure you tune in on Friday to catch a bit of that. The rest of Friday's stream after that will be not Warframe, so enjoy a little bit of variety as well. Won't be having other creators joining this Friday. We've done that last 2 Fridays, mixed up a bit. Do we know the drop during the dev stream? I think they said it's an Umbral Former. So, yeah, have the drop running on one stream and watch my stream. Is the way to do that. Absolutely. How different are circuit builds from normal star charts? Not hugely different, but you do need to be aware of the fact that in the circuit, you'll be encountering different game modes, like defense and assassination, rather than just focusing one. And secondly, you won't have a companion, so you need to build thinking that there's, well, no companion there. So you'll have those to consider. There's not a huge amount of difference between those kinds of builds. Anyway, that is about time to wrap up that giveaways then. If you've not grabbed yourself a ticket, well, tough. That means you weren't paying attention, or you've only just arrived, in which case, well, too late. You'll have to catch the next stream for that one. Let's see now. Let's see. Out of those of you who did grab a ticket, the winner today is Sanpa Wasabi. Sampa Wasabi, is that? Sampa Wasabi? I don't get any capitals, so if you have capitals in your name that make it easier to read, the bot just removes them for me for some reason. But congratulations all the same there, Sampa. I'll be contacting you shortly after this stream. Get hold of your Warframe username, your platform, and whether you got cross-save enabled or not. That is an important detail to know. There it is, you have got capitals in your name. It's just the bot making my life harder. Sampa, congratulations. In fact, you know what? As you just brought up your account real quickly for me, that makes this very easy. Hi, please send me your Warframe username, platform, and if you have cross-save enabled. Smiley face. The smiley face is important. Gotta include that, of course. That, yes, indeed. Congratulations on that. Now, everyone else, before you start thinking of going anywhere, whilst my Titania Gauss thing continues to dance around on the screen, we have got to be raiding on over now. It's another part of the Warframe community, and I want every single one of you here for that. You know? We have got to do a nice big old drop in on someone and show them the absolute best that we have to offer on this channel and community here. Absolutely. Yes, platform, not password. Please do not send me your passwords. I do not want your passwords. If you send me your passwords, you will have to update them. Bad. Whoever was thinking of that. Right, let's see. We got this, some kid with a cup for a logo. We can't rate that one. That just looks stupid. No. I want to go somewhere more smart than that. We could go dinos. It's been a hot minute since we've been to dinos. Yeah, perk wraps up about now, so we can't go to perks. Yeah, we can go dinos. Let me just make sure I get past the adverts on my side. No, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go see what Dinos is up to do today, shall we? They've been streaming for a while, so maybe they could do with the Pick Me Up as well. Now, if you have access to them, let's send them some drones. If you're unfamiliar, these are the drones I'm on about. That's what we're going to be sending. Let's send a bunch of drones. Not too many. You don't want it to seem like you're spamming. Just a few. We'll share the drones. But that is all from me today. Thank you very much for joining in. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves, and I will see you in the next one on Wednesday. Until then, have a good start to your week. Be your absolute very best selves. Bye-bye.